Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. My name is Daniel. Here at Eden, as you know, we do real estate marketing. So I'm just going to give you guys some tips about content strategy. These are some things that we've been talking about with realtors across the country. And I think that you guys would benefit. It can really improve the way you guys are doing content. And so let's hop right in. The first thing I want to talk about is having a proper space or an environment to be filming in. As you can see, I sit at a desk. So you guys can do the same thing too. The more fixed the place is, the easier and less friction there is going to be when you guys are deciding to film, just because it reduces the barrier to entry for actually filming for everybody. So I would suggest like really having an environment that really helps you guys just sit down and shoot without even thinking. You just put your phone down and you go ahead. Something that we do get asked about a lot is the gear. I'm literally filming on an iPhone. It looks great. So you don't actually have to go out and buy a ton of gear to be able to be successful when you start filming. Just use whatever you have. It is going to work wonders. Another thing we get asked is the settings that we're supposed to be using and how do you film and stuff. So I like to go in 4K 30 FPS or 4K 60 FPS. I think just having or giving Instagram or whatever platform that you're going to be posting on the highest resolution possible is going to give you the highest chances of not reducing or compressing your content the best way possible. So this is no knowledge. Like, don't fret over this. Just put your camera to the highest settings, sit down and record. Before you actually shoot, I highly suggest actually planning out your content. So what this means is actually sitting down and saying, hey, how can I actually make content that is valuable to the people who want to follow me? Can I give them tips on buying real estate? Can I give them ways to save money? Can I show them how I deal with customers? Can I show them how a deal works from front to back? These are things that you can really sit down and think about beforehand, before you even hit record. Planning is so key. I would show you a script, but I don't have a script. But usually getting a script is also something that is super important. So really, guys, like, take some time to plan. Planning is going to reduce the filming time. It's also going to reduce the barrier to entry and make things a whole lot easier when actually doing so. Another thing that is super important when filming is understanding who your audience is. You need to be talking to a particular customer. So for us here at Eden, we've decided, hey, we want to be helping specifically realtors. So when you guys are actually filming and you sit down and say, okay, I want to create some really banger content, the thing that you really want to be doing is continuously speaking to that audience, that avatar, that person. It's kind of like a business, right? So when you have a business, you're niching down essentially to be able to talk to one specific person. It really helps the algorithm understand who you are, and also helps the algorithm understand who you're trying to talk to. Being very specific, talking to real pain points, talking to relatable things are some of the different things that is really going to help you stand out. One, from all the trendy content that everybody's just trying to hop on the bandwagon, but two, it's also going to put you out there as a thought leader in the industry, in the real estate industry, and you're actually going to be providing value that is more than just entertaining people. People already hop onto Instagram and these platforms to be entertained, so why can't you just give them more value and give them a 2-in-1 special essentially when you film your content? Another thing that we really try and hammer into the realtors that we work with is differentiate yourself. You need to be different from all the other realtors. Sometimes it doesn't help that you're going to be paying thousands of dollars on a billboard where everybody just passes by and says, oh, that's a realtor, cool. If I had the opportunity to choose either spending money on a billboard where my face is on it, or somebody to coach me in content creation or creating content or planning content or content strategy or branding, I would choose to pay somebody to tell me information about being in the industry, what it means to actually film content, how to do it. And the reason why I say this is not because I'm in it, it's not because I want you guys to pay us. Like, you have so much more leverage filming and posting on social media than you do putting your face on a billboard on the side of a street. You'll be able to create an audience, you'll be able to interact with people, you'll be able to have others who find your content interesting actually share your content and grow the audience that you have right now. And inadvertently, this is going to bring in business, rather than the off chance that your perfect customer just so happens to pass by your billboard and says in that exact moment, hey, I actually need a realtor. So your leverage is automatically increasing by posting on social media because it's free. Like once you get somebody to actually teach you how to do it, like you have that skill forever. You can't lose that skill. All you can do is learn and get better. While on a billboard, it's there's a lot of chance. There's a lot of things that can go wrong. So I would highly suggest learning how to do social media and post on social media. So another important part in content strategy is actually content research. So we talk about this in our free 40 lesson course. We're gonna link it below. And this basically talks about how you can actually research the content that you wanna create and then replicate it so that you can find your own style and kind of break out. Because when doing content, there is inadvertently bad content and inadvertently good content. A lot of the times when content isn't doing well, it could be because there isn't enough value. It could be because the videos aren't high quality enough. It could be because there is not a proper story going through the video that you are creating. So, or even like the hooks aren't really stopping people from doom scrolling. So you can only learn how to make good content by actually researching what the best of the best do. So what I would suggest and what we suggest to the people who we work with is sitting down and creating a ghost account or a separate account other than your own. The reason we say you do this is because when you create an account and you start liking stuff, it really is fine-tuned to who you are and not necessarily to the audience who you want to speak to. So if you're a realtor, I'd suggest creating a ghost account and then just going to follow real estate agents, people who inspire you in the real estate world, investors, things like this, people in that niche, so that you can find out, okay, what are these people actually posting? What are they trying to say to their audiences? How do they say it? What hooks do they use? What music do they use? What is the editing style that they use to be able to be as successful as possible? From this point, when you found 10 accounts, for example, we suggest to take all of their best performing videos and really analyze, like, why does this do well? Why is this one performing better than this one? And take the best things from each of those videos and try and apply those concepts onto your video. This is not saying go and copy word for word verbatim. Sometimes it's never okay to copy, but sometimes it is okay to steal and take inspiration from. So we really suggest to take inspiration from these videos and apply it to the style and video that is unique to you, because everybody who does content is unique in their own way. We suggest taking these ideas from these other creators and then imprinting those ideas onto yours, because people who are doing better, they're doing better for a reason. You can't hack the system. You can't play somebody. Like, these are people on the other end of the algorithm, right? So there is something that you don't know. And this kind of ties back to the last point of paying somebody to teach you something. It's okay to pay somebody to teach you something, because somebody who's more successful than you knows something that you don't, and it's just an information game at a certain level. So yeah, so really try and test out and see what is out there so that you can make your own content better. And last but not least, we're just going to talk about volume, leverage. What can you do to increase the amount of people and eyeballs on your content? There's so many ways to go about posting content. You can post a couple times a week, and we've seen people post 3 times a week and still grow. What matters the most is consistency. The platforms that you're on want to just see that the time that you're helping people spend on the platform is going up or staying the same. So when you're able to do this, when you're able to help people or your audience stay on the platform, interact more, your content is automatically going to be recommended to more and more people. 1, because it's good content. 2, because people are staying and interacting and people are sharing. So this is what we suggest you guys to do. Try and post more, but try and be consistent. So if you have an option between posting more and being consistent, I would 100% favor being consistent over posting more. It's gonna create less of a friction on you, because you have set times that you can be filming, set times that you're gonna be editing, set times that you're gonna be posting. You know what's coming up. You're not gonna feel as burnt out. You're not gonna feel the weight of posting every single day. It's a lot to be posting every single day, to be editing a video every single time, to be looking for more ideas. So I'd really suggest looking for a nice stable way for you to be able to post. Please strategize and plan. If you guys have any questions, drop them down below. We're here to help you guys. We love doing what we do. And I really hope that this video gave you some helpful things to think about, to ponder on, and we'll see you in the next video.